Motherfucking. It's all I ever seem to find my heart lately. I'm starting to think that no one can save me. The darkness inside of my heart's not changing. I can see by the look on your face you hate me. I'm on that love suicide shit, superhero, no sidekick. Wanna see dead inside, just look me in my eyes, bitch.
All right. Let me just fix this. What's going on, everybody? We're here now. God damn it. We got Titanosaur. Jeff's here. Tony Grams is here. Mike Rainick is here. What's going on, everyone? Everyone good? Everyone good?
Yo.
Jeff is as good as can be expected for 11 o'clock at night where he's at.
Damn, yeah. Jesus.
It's late. It's always late when we do this, though. We never plan it right where it's only like 10 your time. It seems the time zone always screws us over just a little bit. So thanks for being here. We are going to talk all about this new EP you put. Well, first of all, if you didn't know, this is a man that is newly signed to Swamp Records. Jesus. What are you doing? Ah! Right there. Look at him.
I was going to put it on, but
I
couldn't fit the headphones underneath it, and it's just too complicated.
Put them over top. Put them over top.
Oh. It doesn't work.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't work.
No. So how did Swamp Records come about, man?
Well, I was the plan that I had after with the last album, Messages, was to use it to try to get onto a label. Mm-hmm. And so after releasing that, I spent a few months shopping it and seeing what happened. There were a couple of labels, and the little details just worked out to go with the Swamp, and they've got a lot of stuff going on, and so got the EP, and then I got to work on an album. I just wanted to get something out there on that label, and so got an EP with 5 songs. So yeah,
and that's coming out Friday.
Well, yeah. So the single "This Love" is coming out Friday. It's actually coming out on in a couple of different ways, but the Swamp's also putting out a compilation album with just one-man bands.
Nice.
And, so the song's going to be on there, and it's also going to be on my Bandcamp page coming out. The album, the EP itself is actually coming out July 2nd.
Okay, the EP July 2nd, and then your single is out on Friday.
Yeah,
that's This Love, right?
This Love. It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
Kind of weird to be putting out a song called This Love. Actually, this person who wrote the lyrics, she wrote a love poem, basically. Mm-hmm. And then I took it and bastardized it.
I was going to say, then you took that and you peed all over it in the best way possible.
Yeah. It could be a love song, or it could be a song about an obsessive stalker. So either way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the video will probably help figure out which angle I'm taking. So
That's amazing. I love it. That's good. I got lucky. I got to hear the album. I listened to it today, so it's nice and fresh in my mind. And damn, dude, you got a lot of good. Like this one. Now, all your albums are great, but this one seems just a bit different to me. In a what was your approach with this one? Was it the same as your other two releases, or was it a little bit different? Because it just seems like you showed off more of your songwriting chops on this one. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Without insulting you, like I'm not trying to insult you.
Yeah.
But I love this. I freaking love this EP, dude. Like it's real good.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yes. I think so. So actually, so the music for this love, that particular track, actually, the music I wrote like a few years ago, and then I just pulling stuff out, trying to make songs, and I pulled that track out of the mothballs, and put these new lyrics over, and it worked. Yes, most love songs are stalker songs.
That's true.
If you listen to some of those pop songs, like whoa, hello,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I tried. Actually, I did try. I try every time to improve myself a little bit, and it's also depending on what I'm listening to. And I've been really in deep with the stoner metal scene, for the past year, and listening to High on Fire like crazy.
Okay.
So High on Fire and Cyclone are two bands that Cyclone I just discovered last year. High on Fire I've liked for quite a few years. But those two are influential in a few of the songs on this EP. So it depends on what I'm listening to too, as to how the music comes out. So
yeah, absolutely, that's cool. I don't know. I'm excited for you. Like I know, like you said, you're shopping around for a while. I remember seeing some Facebook posts of you chilling out, going through record, weighing your options, looking at what record company to sign up with. So, and I think the Swabs will be a good home for you for sure. Yeah,
I mean the good thing is that I had already asked one of their artists to help out with one of the songs on the EP before even getting on the Swamp. The Frog Lord, he's another guy in a mask. And there are a few other bands on there. Yeah, everybody likes to work with each other, so that's also
good. Yeah, that's good. And so far, they let you pretty much do whatever the hell you want, and they put it out for you, type thing, right? They're not sitting there saying like, "No, you can't be so awesome, Titanosaur." Dial it back a bit.
No, but there is a little bit of encouragement for certain things. Like I had already recorded a Spanish version of one of the songs on the EP. And Fuzzy is the guy's name. Fuzzy said he just wishes that more of his bands did Spanish versions. I guess he's got a lot of Mexican bands too, that he wishes they did actual songs in Spanish.
Nice.
But I have been thinking about that for a while, so I might be doing some more actually in Spanish rather than just a Spanish version kind of.
Hey, that's cool, man.
It's interesting because I've also gotten a lot of attention from Argentinian bands and stuff. It's weird. It's all from Argentina right now. Right. I don't know why, but hey, whatever.
Take it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not, there's no such thing as a bad listenership, no matter where it may be from. So that's awesome. Good. That's good. July 2nd. You guys have to wait so long for this thing. Like I'm telling you, it's real good, folks. And
yeah, I'm hoping to after. I'm really cutting it down to the wire on this video, but once I finish this video for this love, then on July 2nd there'll be another video for another song. Someone Will Come. I hate the title of that song, but I just could not think of anything different. So
that's what you got.
Yeah,
that's good. Well, yeah, you've been, what else has been keeping you busy besides, I guess, writing like fucking constantly and working?
Well, actually, I do this thing every Tuesday. Tony Grant has just brought it up. I do this thing every Tuesday called Titano Tuesday.
Okay.
Instagram and what's that other thing? TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, you're on TikTok? I
I'm
only
on TikTok.
recently signed up for TikTok. I'll follow you on TikTok.
Yeah, follow me. So every Tuesday I put up this little like 30, 45 second info on dinosaurs.
Okay.
Titano Tuesday. So yeah, my kid helps me out with that.
Okay.
He looks up all the information, and then we distill it into a 30-second type of clip, and it's fun stuff.
That's amazing. See, where else are you going to get that? And then now I've yet to see one of the. Do you wear the mask as you're telling it?
Well, of course. Well,
You have to.
You
have to.
It's Titano Tuesday.
It's Titanic. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good.
It's a lot of fun to do, and a lot of fun to think about how to make it funny. Yeah. So.
How to make it funny. Yeah.
Well, the whole point of Titanosaur is to have fun. So I'm not going to be serious about this. Come on.
That's right. That's right. There you go. Look at that. Genius marketing. Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
That's right.
thank you very much. Thank you. There's another thing which I haven't completed totally yet, but I want to do Film Fridays, where I did one thing already, but it's only one thing, so it hasn't caught on yet. But where I put the Titanosaur face on an actor's face in a movie and do a little blurb kind of thing. I did Blade Runner just now, and I've got a Conan the Barbarian set that I'm finishing up to put up there soon.
That's awesome, man. Film Fridays, Titano Tuesdays. You're gonna have something every day of the week.
Well, that's the idea, to keep my name out there, man.
You got in this day and age, I guess that's all you can do, right? I haven't posted for 20 minutes. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I posted 4 times today, and I feel wrong.
You know what? You posted this event, and I think you're only like one share behind a guest we have a week after next for actually sharing something. No one else shares this shit, so thank you. So thank you very much.
I don't get it. I mean, if you're going to be on the thing, you want your fans and people to be listening in. Come on.
Well, I mean, and I would think so, but whatever. I don't take it personally. It's not like, don't fucking tell them we're doing this thing. I don't want to fucking. It doesn't matter. We've got a couple people here. We got Mike. We got Tony. Tony rules. Mike rules. Jeff rules, obviously. So, I guess for the uninitiated, mainly my friend Mike, how would you describe the whole discography that is Titanosaur at this point? The new EP aside, because it's amazing. And so is the other two. But if you want him to start listening to you now, what album would you point him at? Because he will.
No, I do the last one, the Messages album. That's really where I sort of cemented my idea of the sound for Titanosaur. The first album was just me getting all my yayas out, as they say. I was doing the Ray Gun Girls since 2004, and that's very serious, dark stuff, and I needed an outlet for something fun and more rock, because that one's more goth stuff. So yeah, the first one's just got a lot of silly stuff on it. I mean, there are good songs on there, but it's just a mix and match kind of thing. The second album is kind of dark because I was working out stuff after my mom died. So it's again a lot of great stuff on there. Some riffs that I picked off of Mastodon songs and Monster Magnet stuff. But there you
go, Mike. You like Monster Magnets at home with the Ray Gun Girls. That's a different Ray Gun.
Yeah, the Messages album, it has a little bit of everything, but it feels like a cohesive album, and I like it a lot.
That's good. I do too.
And then this new one is this new EP. It's got a weird name, which I know nobody will be able to pronounce.
I wasn't even going to try. I was going to ask you to just say, how would you pronounce that? Because I want
to. None of you American or English speaking people, anyway.
That's right. That's right.
Will be able to pronounce it.
That's right.
You damn Canadians won't be able to either.
Fuck that. No, if it was French, we might have a chance.
So it's Inti Wanyu, which is sun warrior in Quechua, which is the native language of South America. And all of a sudden, like while I was finishing the mixing, all of a sudden I got this real urge. Actually, not while I was still songwriting. I got this urge to really have a connection with my my Ecuadorian, not past, but my Ecuadorian side, because I'm first generation United States person.
Right.
You know, my family, my mother, my grandmother, they all came from Ecuador. And my grandmother, her family grew up in the shadow of the Cotopaxi mountain volcano.
Right.
It's one of the largest, most active volcanoes around. And yeah, so the whole family comes from there. And so that sort of energy is in the DNA of living in the shadow of death, but still having fun and having a life. And yeah, they live a long time, her family. Her sister lived into mid-90s, still working her farm, picking corn and stuff like that. And my grandmother's 87 right now, and she's still up and about.
Still going
crazy. Yeah.
Going crazy. That's awesome.
So my grandmother back in the day, back like 20 years ago, my grandmother, my friend, I used to live with my friend. This is totally unrelated with anything.
Anything goes.
I used to live with my friend, and my grandmother and my friend's mother, they were friends for a long time. Okay. They would come to the parties that we would throw, and they would drink us under the table. It'd be funny watching my friend feed shots to them, and they'd just be throwing them back.
That's it. They're just still good.
It was good times. Good times.
You're like fucking 7 feet tall.
Well, that's also why I am Titanosaur, because I am fucking 7 feet tall.
7 feet tall. So I would estimate that you could hold your liquor pretty well. So that's scary. There's someone that was out drinking.
Well, I started drinking late in life. I was 21 when I started.
Okay.
So there's that. And I was also super skinny when I was drinking.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Just figure it takes, you're all the way up here. It's got to filter down all the way down. It's like a meter. You got.
I did all my drinking in my early 20s, and then I said, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. Yeah.
Because it was bad. Those days were bad. They were good, but they were bad.
Nothing like the old Sunday hangover days, eh? I don't miss those at all.
No, well, that was the thing that after a while, I was like, I really don't like waking up with that feeling in the back of my head that's just sharp, knife sticking back there. I don't like it.
I don't like that.
My friend, he would sleep through it. He could sleep through anything, but I can't. At 6 o'clock in the morning, even if I went to sleep at 4, I'm up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't do this. No,
that's horrible and hardcore. That's pretty hardcore to do that. But that's how it used to be, especially if you were drinking on like a work night. You have to work the next day. Well, you're still getting up for work. And that sucks. Whether you start at 4 or you're drinking till 4 a.m., then you got to be at work by 8. Still half snapped going to fucking work. Like, Jesus Christ.
In the early 20s, those were the days.
Those were the days. My God, you really learn a lot about yourself at that point. Like, should I do this? I'm doing it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we'd go skiing, and we found out later on that we were the only ones stupid enough to go skiing, to ski and party all night and ski again in the morning. Everybody else did one or the other, but we did it all.
You did it all.
And then Sunday we get home at 5 in the evening, laid down on the couch and just dead.
Just die. Yeah.
Monday morning back to work.
Man, that's so fucking awesome. I miss that. I can't do that no more.
No way.
The fun's gone. The fun is over. Everything sucks. That's fine. That's good. That's better this way. Thank you. It's much better this way.
It's different, Now I get to play around with my mask.
Yeah, that's way more fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Exactly. So you're also a fellow vinyl guy. Have you gotten anything new lately?
No, you probably the camera can't see it, but I got my whole.
I see your stack back.
Oh
there.
yeah, there.
I can see it.
I got my stack back there.
Stacks.
No, I haven't bought anything new on vinyl since I don't know, 25 years ago. 30
Really?
Years ago.
Jeez.
No.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, first of all, there was that whole period where nobody was buying vinyl. I didn't even have a record player. I just got that record player about last year for Christmas.
Nice.
So, yeah, didn't have a reason to buy vinyl. That whole collection's my uncle's, was my uncle's collection. That's where I got my musical taste growing up, because I lived in the same house, sort of in the same house as him. It was my grandmother's house, two floors. I lived on the second floor, and my uncles lived with my grandmother because they were only 15, 16 years older than me. And so that's where I learned. That's where I listened to the Ramones, Queen, Black Sabbath, Sex Pistols, Talking Heads, Public Enemy. They had everything. They were into the scene, into the music, New York music scene. And so, yeah, that's where I got my musical taste from. So, got some of those records because my grandmother doesn't listen to them. So.
She didn't want those. Yeah. She kept the heavy ones, the real heavy ones.
Yeah, she kept the Blue Oyster Cult and the Circle Jerks, but
the Circle Jerks. That's awesome. I love it. That's fun. I don't know. I've been going fucking crazy on vinyl. I'm looking at the Swamp's website right now as I talk to you, seeing what they've got on sale, and the whole vinyl thing is another thing that I'm like, that's why I want to get with a label, because ain't no way I'm paying for vinyl. It's not cheap. It's not cheap.
So yeah, that's why I'm going to be making an album soon. After this EP, because the EP is too short to put on vinyl, so there's no reason to waste money.
They wouldn't even do it on a 7-inch.
No. He's not even putting it on CD for the EP. It's just not worth it. Yeah. Make an album and then we'll see what happens.
That's sweet.
So I gotta get a lot of attention on the EP, so it can be like, oh yeah, of course, man.
Of course, whatever you need. Here's a license to print money in a tour bus, and away you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, speaking of a tour bus, freaking as soon as they sign me, they start the other bands on the Swamp start talking to each other about doing a tour, not because I was signed, but about doing a show down in Florida. It's like, God damn it, I'm a one-man band, and there's no way I can play live just because of my health. But I'd love to go down there and play with all these other bands in the festival kind of thing.
Yeah. Shit.
It's one of those things that just pisses you off.
Just piss me off. Yeah, man. What do you do? You just gotta keep on keeping on, dude. Like, I loved. Did you do the artwork as well for this album?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of.
This is the first time that I actually paid for something. I mean, I got the sort of the outline of the images, and then I colored them in. So yeah, it just felt like I really wanted something more native, South American. Inca is what my Mayans are Central American, and Inca are South American. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So I really wanted something more of that sort, especially with that kind of title. I actually I put out a poll on Twitter, like before choosing the name for the album. I was like, should it be Sun Warrior, Death Warrior? And I thought Death Warrior was going to win.
I thought, yeah, 100%. I mean, I would have voted for that.
Yeah. Let's see, what was it? I had Death Warrior, Sun Warrior, and Goat God. Actually, Goat God was the one that won.
Goat God's pretty badass too. Yeah, that's.
But I don't know. I went with Sun Warrior. Well, because the translation for Goat God, that one is weirder than what I've got for now. So
okay,
it would just it would be hard to make it look nice.
Right. Hard to make it look nice.
So I went with Sun Warrior.
It's probably a good call. That's still good too. They're all good. You really couldn't miss at that point, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I really thought that Death Warrior would win, but
that's fine. What do you do?
Especially if you're talking to the stoner metal community.
Yeah, well, for them, I thought it would have been Death Warrior or Goat God for sure. Just like that band. What the hell is that one band? Lamb Goat or some shit? Isn't that a Goat Whore? Not Lamb Goat. Lamb Goat's a label. Goat Whore. Yeah,
but
awesome
yeah.
They're fucking good. I've seen them a couple times. They came to my city. They were good. A lot of denim vests with patches on them, and a lot of riffs.
I bet. Yeah, I haven't played with Goat Whore, but I played with Anal. Well, sort of played in the same festival as Anal Cunt once. Long time.
That's
ago.
cool.
That was a show where it was like it was a New Jersey metal fest, something like that.
Okay.
And that was like 4 months after I had open heart surgery.
Jesus.
And we got on it like 2 weeks before I went in for surgery.
Of course.
And so we were talking about it. We're like, all right, do we do it? And I said, fuck yeah, I'll be there in a wheelchair if I have to. I'm not missing this opportunity here.
Yeah.
But again, early 20s.
Early 20s. A little bit more resilient at that point, eh?
That's where you got the energy to deal with stuff like that.
Yeah. For sure. That's cool, man. I've never seen them, but they're fucking legendary, The name alone.
Yeah, the name alone is the thing. There were a lot of other bands that played there that got huge afterwards, but I don't remember any of them. That was so long ago.
Yeah, for sure. What's that story you're telling me about? Wasn't your buddy that was going to go play for Typo Negative, or they asked him to play and he turned him down or some shit?
Yeah.
How did that go?
One of my good friends. Well, Typo Negative are from Brooklyn, and I'm from Queens.
Right.
And I lived in Queens for many years with my friend. And first he was his friend, but we were all friends. We were a group, and he's a great drummer. And they were doing auditions for drummers back then, before we lived together. Mm-hmm. And he told me the story. He said, so they asked me to play with them, but they wanted me to grow my hair out, like paint it black. And I'm like, I don't want to, because he was really short hair at the time. Like, I don't want to keep it long. So I said no. It's like, that's it? That's the only reason you said no?
Dude, like, they're one of the biggest bands on the planet. Well, to some. To me, I love them. I love Typo Negative. That would have been fucking cool.
Well, the other problem is that he, I don't know if he was ever diagnosed with ADHD. He's never said anything about it, but he definitely is. I think most drummers are. And there's no way he would have been able to keep the slow doom beat for that long.
Too slow, eh? Yeah, because as a person with ADHD, I have to move a little faster sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
or you just get bored. You get bored.
Exactly.
Like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I gotta go do something else.
Yeah, I have no idea how a drummer could do that. Just hit the cymbal like that for 5 minutes.
If you know what though, but 5 minutes. Dum dum. Dun dun dun. That's it.
I'd lose the tempo. I would just.
That's right. It's like, oh fuck, what am I doing again? I was thinking about drumming fast. Yeah.
I love Typo too, but I'd fall asleep, man.
Yeah,
lose my place.
That would have been like the easiest band to drum for, I think.
Probably. That's what I think. Well, I mean, it could go either way. It could be either the easiest or the most difficult because
it's so boring.
You gotta just count and wait.
That would have been the hardest part. I think musically, it would be fine. And if if you were making that money to just sit there and fucking do like a 4 on the floor, fucking not even just dun, 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 for the rest of your life, you're all right. Cut the hair off later. Just let it grow. I'd fucking grow my hair out if I got to put typo negative back in the day. Fuck it. Dye my beard black.
Yeah, everything had to be black. That was the thing. Everything had to be black.
Everything had to be black. Yeah, that's true. Everybody's sure typo negative, but if you haven't, go check out "Everyone I Love Is Dead." Love that song. Black #1, obviously. Love You to Death. October Rust is a great album. All those. Just go. Just type in typo negative and just find it.
I usually have October Rust, the album, playing every autumn. It just feels perfect.
Yeah, that's a fall ass album is what that is. There's certain bands, certain albums for certain seasons, and it's like, yep, it's summer, so it's this time, and fall, October Rush for sure, 100%.
Yeah. There's something about that, the tempo and the melodies that they have in October Rust, that it just fits perfectly with the New York leaves falling from the trees while you're driving.
Yeah, great. And of course it just and Pete Steele's voice always reminds me of like fucking Halloween, like Dracula, all the time, constantly. So it's perfect.
Yes.
Really, any typo negative element around fall is pretty good, but October Rush for sure, I think. Yeah, that's perfect.
And they do some great covers. I love the Angry Inch cover.
Yeah, Cinnamon Girl was good.
Yeah. And then She Ain't Heavy, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. They do that too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's right. Fuck yeah. I had to fucking go listen to that. That's good. Typo negative. God damn it. Rest in peace, Pete, for fuck's sakes. It's crazy.
So I also have I haven't figured out exactly how to market this yet. I've got CDs, message from the last album. I'm thinking of if anybody wants a signed one. Do they want me to sign stuff?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we do. Sign it.
I haven't put it up yet on the Bandcamp page yet, but that's one idea I'm tinkering around with.
Personally, I love signed shit. If I can get it, I'd take it signed for sure.
I just always feel weird about that.
Why? You fucking wrote it, man. You made it. You're Titanosaur, for fuck's sake. Do you sign it Titanosaur, or do you put Jeff?
Well, then that's the other question. Do I sign two names, Titano and then Jeff, and different, one with my left hand, one with my right hand?
That's right. That's what you have to do. That's the way. I think that's the way to do it.
Probably.
Yeah. Do that. Just do it. Why not? If you guys are just tuning in, we're here with Jeff from Titanosaur. Fantastic artist. Solo artist, I would say. I've got so much respect for solo musicians. Like, Jesus. I don't know how you have the patience to do everything you do, but newly signed to Swamp Records. You're going to hear a lot more from him for sure. Check out all his streaming platforms. He's got all of his albums out. Also, conversely, check out the Ray Gun Girls, man. I love that project too. I know we're talking about Titanosaur, but my first introduction to Jeff was Ray Gun Girls. That was the shit. Like you said, dark, depressing stuff, but fuck, was that fucking good.
Well, I really like that last album I did, the Ray Gun Girls, Orphan. They're like the song. That's one of the problems. Like, so I started working on the Titanosaur stuff and trying to get signed and all that side, and also because the songs on there, like My Destroyer and This Hell, for me are like some of the best that I've written for the Ray Gun Girls, and I just don't want to fuck that up. Yeah. So I don't know where else to go.
Nowhere else to go after that.
But I have like 3 songs. Originally, I was actually going to shop both albums to different labels. But I just kept finding myself listening to the Titanosaur stuff more and really feeling kind of bummed about the way the Ray Gun Girls stuff was sounding. So I decided to just put that on the side. There are a couple of songs that I might actually be able to retool a little bit to put on the Titanosaur album. But yeah, there's one that I'm really excited about on the Ray Gun that I wrote with the Ray Gun Girls. I guess new stuff whenever I do release it. Very Ministry influenced.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't sounding tight. It just wasn't working for me.
Fuck, man. That speaking of ministry, that remix you did for Lilith, My Mother.
Oh yeah,
dude, that was fucking good. Great industrial project from the Czech Republic called Lilith, My Mother, and he's part of the bunker crew for sure. But Jeff hooked me up with a chance to do vocals on a Ray Gun Girls remix for one of his tunes for Now. And that was awesome. I had so much fucking fun. And because of that, Oleg messaged me and he said, maybe we can do more stuff down the road. Let's start doing some shit. And I was like, fuck, happy.
Nice.
That was so cool.
Nice.
It was so cool to do that. And you gave me such good constructive criticism. And I was really happy with how it came out.
I was going to, the first thing I was going to say on here was like, that voice again. Is the deepest voice I've ever heard. And that's what I was looking for when I asked you to do those lines, those bars.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that it worked out, and I'm glad that Oleg really liked it enough like that. Right now he is making visualizer videos for each of the remixes.
Nice.
And he hasn't gotten to the Ray Gun Girls one yet, but
you have to let me know when that happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of visualizers, savagevibes.com. Go check out Jeff. He did one for my project, Dark Matter Will Flow. If JB is here, I don't think he's here yet, but me and Jeremiah and Jeff Vicario and 0 Point Project, we're an international thing we got going on, and fucking Jeff hooked us up with a dope visualizer for one of our videos for darkness, or was it weakness? Darkness. Yes. That's it. That was tight. Check out savagevibes.com if you're indie artist looking for just even having a little something like that makes it look really fucking cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I actually had a guy I recently did a lyric video for, and I have my preferences as how things should look, but it's really up to the artist. So I'm not necessarily a fan of what he decided on. But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Not fucking pay him till you're happy.
No. He was paying me.
I seriously, I got you.
I had different ideas, and he was like, "No, I want it this way." All right.
Boss, you're paying for it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, I do that on the side. Right now, I've been concentrating on making this freaking video that I need to have done by tomorrow night.
Oh my god!
But I keep, boys and girls, plan your stuff before you start working.
That's good life advice right there, guys.
Yeah, because I have ideas for the videos, but it's like I don't want to do. I had to shoot myself in a car, and so my wife said, "Put the green screen on the outside of it. It'll make your life easier." And I said, "I know it will, but I'm not going to do it." So I'm here.
Oh, and you're stubborn too. Yeah.
I'm here tracing out my outline over and over again. And that's what's taking so freaking long on this goddamn video.
Oh, God. It'll be worth it, though. Are you going to cut your head off again and walk around with it?
No.
Not in this one? That's fucking cool. That was a good thing. I like that.
I mean, next, I do have to maybe cut off the dinosaur head and do something with that next time.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, just stuff that thing and walk around with it.
So
that's dope.
Yeah,
I love that. Well, yeah, man, that's fun. That's real fun. I gotta go back on your Instagram and fucking find these Titano Tuesdays. I can't believe I missed that. I only recently started to get back on Instagram, though. I was gone for a while.
I saw that.
I'm back now, though. I just
another remix I did was also came out recently for this other guy, and of course I'm totally blanking on.
But you did it, and that's what matters. It's out there. Find it.
I did it. It's funny because actually this singer was a guest singer on this track that this guy did, and she's actually somebody that I know from way back in the day when I was in a goth band in New Jersey. And she was one of the bands that we would play with sometimes. Great voice, and her band Bow Ever Down, really great. Really love Bow Ever Down.
Bow Ever Down. Okay, I've heard of Bow Ever Down.
Yeah, I really love their stuff. I love their stuff back then, and she was a great performer. And so she suddenly reappeared, and about a year ago, and I was like, "Oh, remember me?" And she said, "Yeah, I do." So she did the vocals on this guy's thing that I remixed. So
nice.
I prefer my remix to the original.
Of course, it's probably better, anyways.
But
you do good remixes.
Hey, well,
Who's this? Who just joined us here? I can't see. I can't see your name. I think it's probably Nicole or Jane. Nick, you have to allow StreamYard permission so I can see your name. But I'm assuming it's you, so thank you.
The alarm failed.
Yeah, I hate that fucking alarms.
What was I saying? Shit.
You're talking about how you like your version better.
So I always, I try the way I do remixes. I'm totally different than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I don't have the equipment that everybody else does. So there's that. But I think that limit that I've sort of got for myself makes me think outside the box, because I need to figure out some other way to do this stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's also the fact that I like heavy music. So I always stick that in a way. But heavy can be emotional heavy too. So it doesn't have to be like guitar heavy. But,
right.
So
content heavy.
Yeah. I tend to, if it's a song with good vocals, I tend to concentrate on the vocal line more than anything. So that's how I do remixes. But so they tend to come out different than everybody else's, which sometimes makes me feel kind of like, oh, well, I guess mine's not good enough, but everybody likes it. So
I don't know what's not to like. I think that's what I like about it, because they are heavy. They're heavy as fuck. They're good. At least what I've heard. At least some of the remixes I've heard are right on. And maybe me and you should just do a Regular Girls song for fun sometime. We should.
There we go. No, I lost you for a second.
You lost me. Oh, of course. Right when I said we should do a Ray Gun Girls song together, it cut out. It's like, nope, you didn't hear it. You didn't even fucking hear it, so fuck.
No, all I saw you was doing this. God damn it, I can't hear what he's saying.
It was really important. Yeah, we should, though. Let's do it.
Well, you were going to give me $1 million? I'll take it.
I'll give you $1 million for a Ray Gun Girls, a spot on a Ray Gun Girls track with you.
Yeah, I gotta. If I had something that I can't figure out the word, but if I had something that was really like, all right, this is it, then I'd ask you to put something on.
Yeah, let's do it.
But yeah, I just don't have anything like that right now.
Not right now. That's fine.
I feel
always open.
Part of the problem is that I think I feel like I ran out of ideas. Which is. But no. I mean, like the music for This Love was originally made for the Ray Gun Girls, and then I actually asked a friend of mine, do you think this will work for Titanosaur? And they said, yeah. So all right.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's very fast. It's very punk. That's the difference between myself and a lot of these other stoner metal bands is I have a lot of that New York punk. I think I have a lot of the New York punk stuff in it. So, were you able to actually listen to the whole album or just that song?
I listened to all of it.
Interesting. Some people who I sent the same link to said that they could only hear one song.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I downloaded it all.
Cool.
I had the 5, had the remix, and I had the other 4. And I could not pick a favorite. Like I said, throughout, I thought it was very well put together, and it really showed off it's like the evolution of dinosaurs, bro. You evolved a little bit on this release for sure. So there you go.
Sooner or later, I'll start growing feathers.
Yeah, Then you'll be a fucking bird. You'll be Birdosaur by the end of it. You'll be Pterodactysaurus or some shit.
Actually, that was one of the dinosaurs that we talked about this past Titanic Tuesday, the Microraptor, which had feathers, and 4 wings. It has 4 wings, actually. It's very interesting.
I got to go back and find it. I love that. Fucking Titano Tuesday is the greatest thing that happened to Instagram since ever.
Yeah. And then the Microraptor is so teeny tiny that I can stomp on it while listening to This Love, a new single by Titanosaur.
That's right. Stomp on a Microraptor, for God's sake. But, keep an eye out Friday. If you guys are in the Bunker Crew group on Facebook, we'll be pumping the fuck out of it there for sure. I'm excited. I hope people get something out of it because I love that song, dude. Like, I thought it was great.
I'm excited about that song too. I love the feel of it. I love the energy in it.
It's totally different, hey? That one hit me. That was a curveball for me from the other on the album.
Yeah.
When I heard that opening guitar, I was like, oh, but this is so whimsical and beautiful. Why is this? In a good way.
It's one of those things where I just played one chord for a bit, and it's like, hey, that worked.
Yeah, I like
one
that,
chord.
That's good.
So there's a song "Someone Will Come," and that's got the Frog Lord doing some backing vocals and a guitar solo. And I've got this other song, "On the Run." That song was very much influenced by Cyclona.
Okay.
One of their songs, "Blast Off," which is a great song. Their album that came out last year is awesome. I can't stop talking about it.
I'll go check it out then.
Yeah, man, it's great. It's fabulous. And that one has a guy I discovered on Facebook. This young guy who does amazing guitar work. So Anthony DeFiglio, he added a guitar solo to that song. So that was really exciting to hear that put together.
Yeah, man. That's fucking tight. So we got the single on Friday. The album is July 2nd.
July 2nd for
that is the day after this country's birthday. God damn it, I will be there waiting patiently. I'll remember.
Yes, Canada.
No, Canada Day doesn't matter. Titanosaur comes out the next day. That's what I'm waiting for.
I have to read. It's going to be Titano Day. There we go.
Titanada. Thank you, Titanosaur. There you go. Just made a new fucking national anthem for Titanosaurs. But I've kept you awake long enough, my man. You gotta get some sleep.
It's always fun talking to you, Joe.
I know, brother. It's fun talking to you. We have to just have a whole episode dedicated solely to Typo Negative next time. We can power rank albums and songs and shit like that. It'll be fine.
You let me know and I'll get it all ready.
I did some time to get through it all, but yes. I'm going to shout out my sponsors quick. Fellowshipbrand.com. Oh, look, I'm all backwards. You want your beard to look good? That's what I got. The Mariner. It's my favorite. If you go to fellowshipbrand.com, use the discount code Bunker Crew. That gets you free shipping on your first order. So there you go. Of course, my other sponsors, the Medutive Effect. You can see kind of it's all fucked for me. It's backwards. They make these mugs right here. Well, this is a custom, but there's no other live podcast that has a fucking coffee mug like a real talk show host. Suck it. You want one? They're $20 Canadian. It's fuck all. $5 for every mug goes to cover costs for us. So do it. You don't have to, but just do it. Anyways, Jeff, where can we find your stuff online?
Titanosaur Rocks, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. That's all Titanosaur Rocks. Just look that up. And then I'm on YouTube also, but I have no idea. That's XQ something or other. Just look up.
I don't know. Who knows? But find them. It's worth it. You'll be
happy. And then Titanosaur1.bandcamp.com for the whole discography.
Go check it out. When's the next Bandcamp Friday? Do you know?
Yes.
checked the calendar. Oddly enough.
July 2nd is going to be a Bandcamp day, but they're also doing something for Juneteenth.
Yeah, I heard that. That's
So
good.
yeah, so there's that too. While you were doing your ads, if you cut off your beard, will your voice like suddenly change?
I'm not going to take that risk. Probably, but I hope not. I was out doing yard work the other day on Sunday when I cut this shit off because I was so fucking hot. I was just so hot, and I thought, you know what? Fuck the beard, it's got to go. And the only reason I did yard work was because my neighbors all around me were doing yard work, and I was like, well, I can't be the only asshole out here. That's like a dad code violation. You don't fucking start doing yard work unless we all agree on the day and do it all at the same time. I couldn't be the guy not holding my end of the bargain. I've went across to my neighbor's lawn and said, don't cut around that tree stump. I'll get it with the weed whacker, buddy. No problem. You know? I'll make sure your lines are tight. It's good. But I got heat stroke anyhow and shaved all my shit off.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm okay. I'm bouncing back, but it was not a good Monday or yesterday, really, for me, but pretty good today. That's life. The fuck. Good morning, C. I need coffee too. Thank you for being here. We'll see you later, C. We're gonna play this Love on SLE in an hour, so we'll blast.
Cool. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah. So any DJs or anything that are looking for the music, just get in touch. Just find me on Titanosaur Rocks.
Find him. You want it. You will want This Love. Trust me. That is a good ass tune, is what it is. But you don't have a bad tune, so just take your fucking pick. Just start throwing it out. Just ask him. Ask him for something, he'll deliver.
I'll admit I have a bad tune on the first album.
Which one is that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, see, exactly. It doesn't even matter anymore. Just forget it. Move on. But yeah, man, we'll check you. We'll check you next time. I'm serious. We will do we'll do a fucking typo negative retrospect sometime. We'll do it.
Cool. All right, man.
Okay. You have a good night. Thank all you guys for tuning in. We'll see you. Well, I'll see you Friday with all the posts about This Love that you can handle. Trust me. Take care, Jeff. Thanks, brother.
All right, yeah. Thanks.